What is up, everyone? My name is JC and welcome to my channel. Thank you for dropping in. This is my new thing. I'm doing my best. I'm trying to do my best with what I do. So this video here, this is gonna be about what everybody is thinking, and that is how fast is Destiny just going to die? And from what I can see, it's going to be very fast at the rate it's going. Recently, the Crota's End DLC just came out. And we all know, if you play Destiny, then you should know this, that was just a major disappointment. There was nothing really new about it, nothing cool about it, and it was rather depressing. So what I'm trying to figure out is, or not what I'm trying to figure out, what I know is going to happen. How fast is Destiny going to die? At the rate it's going, like I said before, really fast. So the next DLC, which will be House of Wolves, it is predicted to come out in either April, May, or June. My months may be a little bit mixed up. I don't know. But it's predicted to come out around that time, which is horrible because, like I said, Crota's End has nothing really in it to sustain me. I came and tried to play that. I've actually kind of stopped playing Destiny for about a good month, which I love Destiny. It's a cool game or whatever, but it's lacking too much. Stopped playing it for a month, and I played Crota's End the day it came out. I did a little stream with it and had fun with it or whatever, and it was cool for the first day. But that's literally it. It was like after the first day, the coolness just wore off. I didn't really like any of the guns except for the pulse rifle. That was like probably, out of all the raid weapons you could have gotten besides the Vision of Confluence from the Atheon raid, that's probably one of the best raid weapons you can get at the moment. After those couple days, it was just like, I'm done with this, and I haven't touched Destiny since. Really, there's no fun in it anymore. You know, it's like everything's just a repeated cycle. You wait for it to reset on Tuesday. You go on, you play the weekly Nightfall, and if you have multiple characters like you do it multiple times. So again, it's just replaying the same Nightfall mission over and over and over. Then you play the weekly Heroic Strike over and over and over. And it just gets really annoying, really boring, to the point where, like, I don't even want to get on just to do this anymore. I've already maxed out my main character, which is my Titan class. I really don't care for my Warlock, and my other character is a Titan as well, so it's like, it's obviously maxed out. I just transfer the armor over. And it's really annoying, it's really boring. At the rate the game is going, it won't last. The reason I say this is because House of Wolves will come out, like I said, April, March, May, not in March, April, May, June. After House of Wolves, the next DLC, which is been leaked as the Comet, which that's an interesting thing I'll talk about in a second, that is not set to come out until September. That is not set to come out until the 1-year anniversary of this game. What am I going to do for those 4 months?
Well, Josh, I mean, you could read a book, or do your homework, lose weight, get a better job, do something about your life. I don't know. Do what you gotta do.
Nah. And everyone's saying, you know, the House of Wolves DLC is going to be the make or break for Destiny with them, which is not really justifiable, I guess, because they're saying it's going to be the make or break whether they get Destiny 2 or not. I can't agree with that just because of the fact that this is turning out like any other MMO. If you ever look at it, the MMO comes out, it lacks content. This is a normal thing. You know, as time goes, it'll build up and it'll get greater. Content-wise, I haven't seen that for Destiny, but video games do a very similar cycle with sequels. So for instance, Assassin's Creed 1 sucked. That did suck. It was good, but it was just repetitive, much like Destiny. Then Assassin's Creed 2 came out. They figured out all the nooks and crannies and all how to make this game amazing. AC2 is probably one of my favorite games of all time. It was perfect in almost every way. They did it. They did what they had to do. I predict something coming, especially since it's a Bungie. They're a studio of such high pedigree. I have trouble not seeing them coming around with Destiny 2 and fixing a lot of this stuff. Now, you might be saying, well, why can't they fix this stuff for Destiny 1? You know, the first Destiny game. Because the game itself, like its core mechanics, can't be changed. They can try to add new content like they're doing with the expansion packs, but it's not like an MMO where you can literally go in, or like Warframe, for instance, on PS4. It's not possible to go in and change the core mechanics of the entire game because it's on a disc. It's not like a downloadable game or anything like that. So it's just difficult to do, if not impossible. But as I was saying before, and then we get to the Comet DLC. Now it's 4 or 5 months, depending on which month they choose to release House of Wolves. It's a 5 to 4 month gap between House of Wolves and the Comet DLC. Between that time, you're not gonna have anything to do, so that's obviously going to chop the Destiny fan base right there. It's gonna like alienate a bunch of people who are like, I have better things to do. Like for me for instance, I haven't played Dragon Age Inquisition yet. If I had to choose between Destiny and Dragon Age Inquisition as a new game to play and invest my time into, I'm going to go with Dragon Age Inquisition. It looks like an awesome game, and by now it's a little bit cheaper, so that's great for me. But now the thing about Comet, from what I heard, is it's more like a actual traditional MMO expansion. So like think of World of Warcraft. And this is not confirmed yet, this is just the details or the leaks or whatever, and they're saying it's big enough to be on its own disc. So that means it's big enough to be like an actual expansion. I don't know how much they actually plan on adding. Who knows, maybe they'll actually add the story they were talking about, huh? Maybe? No? I don't know. All in all though, just the way things are going right now, I have trouble seeing Destiny holding up until Destiny 2. Like it's gonna be 2-year development cycle between Destiny 1 and Destiny 2. Or if it's 3 years, then the game definitely won't hold up. It's just I don't see it pulling through, you know. It's a tough thing to do, and like I said before, at the rate they're going, it's just the fan base is gonna drop off gradually until there's no one left to play. Maybe people will pick up Destiny 2. I will, just because gameplay-wise, Destiny is a very sound game. It's a really fun game. Not mechanic-wise, mechanics is good. The problem is storytelling is non-existent in the game, which sucks, because it makes no sense, too, because it's Bungie. Bungie excelled at story with Halo, and then they went on to the whole multiplayer aspect and excelled at that. I don't understand why. I actually think it has a lot to do with Activision as the publisher possibly cutting stuff out or being like, no, don't do that, we can sell this as DLC, whatever. Which is a shame, but that's how the game industry works, and it's Activision, so can't forget that little fact. So when Destiny 2 comes out, I'll definitely be getting it, just because I think, like I said before, Bungie will be able to pull everything together and make a really good game series out of this. It's already started off as a great franchise. You know, it's the beginning, it's a little bit rocky, but give them time to smooth things over and it'll be awesome. Other than that though, I mean, Destiny is not going, the fan base, I don't know if it'll stay there that long for this first game at least. They need to do something, you know, they need to, whether it's like they release little increments of DLC, like obviously they should have the expansion pack, so House of Wolves, Courtesan, whatever, yeah, but they should release a little bit more. So let's say, I don't know, between those 4 months between House of Wolves and Comet, right? First off, please release some more multiplayer multiplayer modes. I would kill for Capture the Flag. I loved Capture the Flag in Halo. Please give me Capture the Flag. But from what I hear, that's not possible for some reason. Any kind of multiplayer mode though, like these are the creators of Halo. Are you telling me that they created a game with multiplayer that doesn't have good fun modes? I don't know, even Call of Duty put in a Griffball knockoff, basically. Why not do that for this? Come on. Really? Makes no sense to me. But yeah, so they need to release some multiplayer modes between that time, so that way it keeps the multiplayer fan base kind of going. They also, for the single player and co-op part of the game, they need to release, I don't know if I should say stories, but see, that's the thing. They don't have to release stories or strikes because they're not going to either way. But I don't know, give us an incentive to want to go to fight certain bosses per se. So say you have a strike mission, right? And for instance, say this particular strike boss has a, I don't know, 15% chance of dropping this gun. So like for instance, in the beta, the very first Archon guy you fought, he had a chance of dropping the Thunderlord. I don't know if that's true for the actual game now, but back then, he had a chance of dropping that gun, and that gun, I love that gun. It's amazing. I wish I had it. I can never get to it. I only had it in the beta, and I couldn't play it in the beta. But give us a reason to want to go play. Add some more depth to it, you know? The strike missions and strike bosses, swish, should have a reason for you wanting to go back and beat them. You know, that not just the Nightfall strike, because that's just repetitive. Xur has nothing to offer me at this point. I mean, it's just again repetitive and boring. He brings the same thing every week. It's like, oh, what's Zer have this week? Oh, it's the icebreaker again. What's he have this week? Oh, it's the Suros again. What's he have this week? Oh, it's something I don't care about again. Give us something to care about in the game. Release new guns or something. Just release new exotic weapons that make us go like, wow, that looks awesome. I want to do that, please. Begging you, Bungie, please fix this. But that's my outlook at the game at the moment. Who knows how it'll all go? Time will tell. I hope it goes the way we all want, though. But yeah. Other than that, guys, if you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to subscribe. I don't know if it's up here. Comment in the comment section below and leave a like. Share the video with anybody. I don't care. Whoever you want to share it with. Also, keep a lookout for any of my new videos. This is my new channel. I used to do another channel with my buddy. My buddy's away now for the Marines. So this is me kind of trying to do this on my own. So forgive me, I'm still new at this. I'm still rusty at this. I'm going to give it my best. Until next time, though, JC's out. Peace.